Hey, subscribe to this channel. Get 2 recipes every week. Nice, healthy, delicious recipes. Keep yourself healthy. And today's recipe, this is why I love to, this is why I love you to subscribe to this channel. Today's recipe is all about a very versatile dish, okay? Yeah, we're doing eggplant caponata. Beautiful, Italian, Sicilian, very basic recipe. But here's what's great about it. You can have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Have it for breakfast hot with a fried egg on top. Wonderful. Have it for lunch, put it on top of a pizza. Wonderful. Have it for dinner, mix it with some pasta. Fantastic, okay? Very versatile. That's what it's all about. And it's delicious. And it's vegan, unless you put the fried egg on it. So let's get cooking. Hey, the first thing we have to do is roast these eggplants. I got 2 pounds of eggplant here. Okay, and first thing we got to do is roast them up. So, hey, I leave the skin on. If you want to take the skin off, if you want to peel it, go ahead. But what I do is cut both ends off. This end you got to get rid of. You can't use it because of the stem. This end doesn't have the stem. Okay, we're going to use that. What I'm going to do is just cut them into, about almost 1-inch pieces. Not quite 1 inch. Okay, check that out. Fantastic. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And toss it. Then I'm going to add a good teaspoon of salt. Toss it again. Now I have my sheet pan. I'm going to give a little spray just so nothing sticks. Spread that olive oil, spread the eggplant out. Hey, I'm going to roast these in a preheated 375-degree oven for about a half hour. Meanwhile, okay, I gotta tell you that some of the equipment I use, I get on Amazon, I buy them, I love them, I use them all the time. Knives, sheet trays, bowls, everything. I do have an Amazon affiliate account. I'm an Amazon affiliate. What do you think of that? So I have links below in the description that if you go down to the description and you check out what I have there, you can go click on the link and go directly to Amazon and check out some of the equipment that I use. If you buy them, I get a small commission. I think that's fantastic. Wonderful. Keeps the channel going. Okay. Hey, look what I got here. A chopper. Now you might say, hey, Chef Dan, what do you need a chopper for? You're a chef. That's very true. But maybe you need help chopping your vegetables. I certainly love to get out of the kitchen a little quicker. This chopper makes it so easy, so fast. Even a chef uses it. It's fantastic. You got to check it out. Don't forget the links down below in the description. Look at this. I put on there's 2 sizes here. A big hole and a small hole. See that? So I'm using the bigger hole today. Want to see how fast I chop this onion? Done. The other half. Done. I need 1 red pepper. Okay, ready? 1 red pepper. Done. I told you that was fast. How amazing was that? Okay, you know how some people, they just don't like celery? That's because you got all these strings in here. Okay, so you get these strings out, otherwise it gets caught in your teeth. Just use a peeler and get out these strings by just peeling it. Alright, there's all your strings. And you got nice clean celery. I'm using 6 cloves of garlic. It seems like a lot, but because I'm going to slice them, I'm not going to chop them up fine. The flavor's not going to be as pungent. You see that? Hey, nicely sliced. Alright, so now I'm going to add another tablespoon of olive oil. All those vegetables I just cut, not the garlic, all the other vegetables. Woo. Hey, if you hear that noise, that cooking noise, it means you're doing something right. That means the heat's good. You always got to preheat your pan. Cast iron pan covered in enamel. Really distributes the heat nicely. Okay, I don't want to get any color, so when it starts to get color, I throw my garlic in there. Just give it a nice toss. Okay, just that's wafting. I smell that garlic? Put in my next ingredient. A 1/4 cup of capers. Sicilian olives. The green, not the black ones. Green Sicilian olives. Sliced. I use 10 olives. Okay, now I have these tomatoes. Okay? Only the best. San Marzano tomatoes. Fantastic. I get the whole ones and I crush them up a little bit. I use my hand. Just give them a little crush like that. Make sure there's no whole ones left. They're just broken a little bit. Okay? Put that inside. Okay, remember those eggplant? Woo! Nice and roasted. Okay? Got a little color on them. I just wanted to start them cooking a little bit. That's why I threw them in the oven when I started the recipe. Okay, I'm going to get them in the pan. Gonna mix this all up nice. That looks fantastic. I'm gonna put a cover on this. I'm gonna let it simmer. I'm gonna check it in 40 minutes. Gonna take a little time. I'm cooking on a low fire. I don't want it to burn. There's not a lot of moisture in there. It's just gonna stew. That's why I use a nice heavy pot so it doesn't burn on the bottom. I'll see you in 40 minutes. Woo, that's nice. Smells delicious. Wow. Okay, so I gotta add a few more ingredients and I'm gonna cook it another 20 minutes. Red wine vinegar. I gotta add 2 tablespoons. Honey. Another 2 tablespoons. Then if you notice, it's a little bit watery, okay? It's a little bit loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now this is the tomato paste I like to use. It comes in a tube. 2 reasons. First of all, it's a good quality tomato paste. Second of all, it's the tube is very convenient. Those little cans you use, once you open a can, you gotta throw the can away if you don't use any part of it. This stays in your refrigerator really nice, can stay there for quite a while, and very easy to use. You just unscrew it and you squeeze it. I'm gonna use a tablespoon, and I'm gonna see how that works, because if it's still too loose, I might have to add another tablespoon. But I'll start with a tablespoon, and that should do it. Hey, I'm going to cook this for another 20 minutes. Then I'm going to finish it off. Wow, this smells terrific. Okay, the last thing I'm going to have to do to finish this off is to add basil. I cut my basil in what's called a chiffonade. You can't chop basil. If you do, it turns black, and it has that grassy kind of taste. I want the basil to taste beautiful, sweet, and aromatic, like basil should taste. So I have to chiffonade. All right, here's how I do it. I need about 10 leaves of basil, so I gotta start with a few leaves. I stack them all together like that, and I roll it up. And then I just slice it as thin as I can. Just like that. That's beautiful. Chiffonade of basil. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. Gotta check out my caponata. Wonderful. Woo, look at that. Cooking away over there. That's good. It's like a nice thick eggplant stew. That should be the consistency. I gotta give it a good waft. Wow, it smells delicious. But I'm gonna add my chiffonade of basil. Woo, look at that. Fantastic. I'm gonna mix that in, and I'm just gonna let this cool off. All right. That's delicious. Now I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of salt and about a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to let this cool down for about a half hour. Leave it on the stove, let it cool to room temperature. Okay, so it's cooled down. Beautiful. Hey, I mentioned before, you can serve this for breakfast with a couple of fried eggs. You can serve it for lunch on top of a pizza, or just cold, like as a salad. You can serve it for dinner with pasta as a sauce. Wonderful stuff. So versatile. This is a great recipe. Hey, thanks for joining me. You want another great recipe? Check out my eggplant parmesan. It's fantastic. Eggplant. Wonderful. And I'll see you there.